Grand Rising, this is your girl, Lady J. This is your Get Up and Win Wednesday. And I know that you got up winning and winning on purpose. Tell them why, Lady J, because baby, we don't bend, we come to win. But listen, this is for somebody who is crying out to God. This is somebody who is saying, God, where are you? This is for somebody who's having sleepless nights. This is for somebody who needs a 911, like a God, it's such an urgency for you right now. I can feel it. I mean, I can't even teach right now. I mean, I had to come outside my classroom because this is for somebody. But God is saying, be patient. I don't know what your urgency is. I don't know what it is that you're going through. But I'm here to tell you that God is going to perform this miracle. This breakthrough is going to happen just in the nick of time. But I need you to be a little more patient with God. And I can tell that this is a divine intervention right now, because I felt like I was fighting in my sleep last night, and even on this morning, I could see me just like hitting, like I'm hitting the air, but I could see me just like I was in a fight, and I stood up immediately, like out of my bed, like in this stance, and I was like, you know what I mean? I say stance, I mean like who won it? Like who's next? Like, believe me, I'm ready for this. Like, I mean, don't come for me because you don't want it, type of thing. But I was in my stance, and then I went into like a meditation mode. I was like, okay, God, what is that you're saying? And God was allowing me to see that I was in spiritual warfare, and I've been in spiritual warfare for the past couple of weeks. That it feels like it might have been just maybe a week, but it seemed like a couple of weeks. It's been so much pressure around my purpose, and every time I go to do something, it seems like something keeps getting in the way of what it is that I've been called to do. And I've been having these dreams. I can see what it is that I'm supposed to do, but every time I go to take a step, it's like I get this blow. It's crazy. I mean, this is for somebody. And he was showing me that there's so much going on. There are invisible forces that is trying to work against me. There are invisible forces that's trying to work against you. But God said, don't worry about it, because he's fighting these battles for you. That's why it seems like but that it might seem like you're like you're in this fight. It might feel like you're in this by yourself, and it's kind of like no one understands what it is that you're enduring at this time. No one knows about this fight that you're in. But I'm here to tell you about that God is fighting these invisible forces that's coming against you, and that's why you feel the way that you feel. I just feel like there's been a shift that has happened in your life, like a major shift has happened, right? Like in the middle of you sleeping, like Lady J, I just feel it. Even now, I feel the power of God. This is crazy. But I just came to let somebody know that they hang in there, because God is fighting your battles. If God be for you, who could be against you? No weapon formed against you shall prosper. It's not prospering. It may form, but it will not come against you. It can't come against you. God had put a fence around you, extra layers of protection around you. So don't worry. My God. But something is happening around you. Something's going to, your breakthrough is just right around the corner. I can feel it. It's a breakthrough happening. And I listen, whatever you're going through, see it as a lesson. And it's going to turn around for your good. It's going to turn out to be a biggest blessing that you've ever seen in your life. I know that it doesn't feel good while you're going through it, but let me tell you something. God is bringing something to you. Like, it's going to force you to go into your purpose. It's going to force you to go into that place that God has called you into. And I know that it's uncomfortable. And I know that there's a lot of pressure around what it is that God has called you into. But I'm telling you, just be patient. Just be still. And God said, hold your stance. God said, hold your stance. You don't have to throw a blow. You don't have to do anything, but just stay in your stance. Stand in your power. And believe. The biggest thing is to believe. My God, come on, God, speak through me on today. But something is going to try to throw you off your path. This is what God has given me. He said, and you know what's so funny? I'm a pre-K teacher, so I like to dress well cute. But today I wasn't trying to dress cute, because when you're in the fight and when you're in the war, you're not trying to dress cute, baby. You're not trying to look cute. Baby, I'm in a fight. I'm in the fight, so I'm not trying to look cute. But today I just threw on my old tennis shoes. I just threw on some plain Jane clothes, you know, nothing cute, something comfortable. And it was almost like I'm ready for whatever comes my way. And it was almost as if God was allowing me to see that something's going to happen. Something's going to try to throw me off my path. It may be something that you may be hearing that may throw you off. Maybe you might hear some bad news. Maybe you might hear something, and it kind of like startles you. But God said, don't be startled, and just stay your course and stay on your path. Because the enemy is real sneaky. It's going to try to stop you from getting to that destined place that God's called you to. It's going to try to prevent you from doing that business. Whatever it is that you've been doing behind the scene, the enemy has taken a peek of your future and just trying to force you to go in a different route, to take a different route, trying to force you to go in a different path away from what God has called you to. It's almost like seeing a storm, and you see the storm, and instead of you going towards the storm, you run from the storm, but you have to go through the storm in order to get to that place. Come on, somebody. Come on, Holy Spirit. You're speaking on today. And some of us run from the storm. We run from a situation. We run from a problem. God said, no. Take a stance. Take a stance. Do not be moved by what you see. Do not be moved by what you hear. He said, take a stance. Come on, somebody. Holy Spirit, have your way. Be not weary. Some of you guys are losing sleep. Some of you guys are calling off work. Some of you guys you're so overwhelmed with fear. Fear is only as real as you make it. God said, no. Fear not, for I am always with you. Fear not, for I am always with you. What's about to come to pass is going to blow your mind. My brother, my sister, something amazing is about to happen in your life. Where you think that you was at your lowest, God gonna put you on top of the mountain. People's gonna need a ladder to get to you. You don't have to set up boundaries, because God's already setting up boundaries. He's already paved a path for you. This is for somebody on today. My God. My sister, my brother, you don't realize that everything you have gone through was a setup. It's a setup. God says, stay your course. Do not be moved. And I feel it, because God said something, God, this is why we have to listen to God. We have to be in tune with ourselves. Listen to your higher self, because the universe is speaking. God is speaking, and you need to be aware of your surroundings. I mean, when I say be aware of your surroundings, not just the danger, but just look and see what it is that God is trying to speak to you. This is why I'm so in tune with myself. Because God could be saving your life and you don't even know it. But I'm telling you, God is working miracles behind the scene that you don't see. Stay your stance. Don't be moved by whatever news you get on today or any other day. Whatever there's going to be some distractions like coming around you. Don't be distracted. Stay focused. Fulfill the plan that God has for your life. You won't regret it. Love you.